Fandoms rock, but you know what rocks even more? Respectful fandoms. Fandoms, that don't objectify. Fandoms that don't have a false sense of entitlement, and fandoms that aren't rude and snarky. Good day my little robins, it's me Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me. And if you haven't already, read the title, this week's video is going to be problems I have with fandoms. Yeah, if you want to, continue watching the video, continue watching. But before that, if you want to support me and the channel, click like, hit subscribe, because there's nothing stopping you. Let's just jump into this video about problems I have with fandoms, and I have a lot. Back in my early social media days, and I am talking, 2007 is when I really started using social media. There didn't seem to be, that big of an arena, to put it so politely, where bands, TV shows, fandoms could battle to the death. Everything seemed, quite civil, quite polite. Everyone was entitled to their own opinion, and we didn't judge because, we were all there to talk about, the thing that loved and connected us. Personally, the first ever fandom I was a part of was the Supernatural fandom. I'm still part of that fandom, today. But as the years have gone on, I've got more into, TV fandoms, music fandoms, book fandoms, and I am part of a lot of fandoms. And it's changed, the scenery's changed. I kind of want to go back, to the pre-Tumblr days where everything seemed so lovely and, you had nice discussions, on Bebo and Facebook. Oh, but the world of fandoms is a very scary place. Nowadays, even if you're a fan, the second you have an opinion, for example, a certain song sucked, there'll be thousands of fangirls and fanboys ready to rip into you because you don't have the same opinion as them, and that's not cool. Fandoms, we should be encouraging and supporting each other. We all love the same bloody thing, but it just turns into like this war of hate. If we encourage and support, that's what a respectable fandom looks like, and I would struggle nowadays, to come across one, that's civil and respectful, because it can be quite vindictive. I could easily name several fandoms, whose fans seem to have a sense of entitlement, but I don't want to get hate off 13 and 14-year-olds in the comments. All-time low. 21 Pilots. Fall Out Boy. Panic at the Disco. Oh, excuse me, I must be coming down with something. Just because you've been a fan since the start, doesn't mean you get to put down, or mock new fans who are just discovering the joyous world. I see this a lot on Tumblr and in YouTube comments. The second someone's like, oh, I'm new, oh, I love this song, you'll get several people who are like, you can't like this band, you don't know that, they've had other albums and this is a fact, and you're just there like, no, that is not healthy. You should never have any sense of entitlement. Yes, you all love the same thing, but you should nurture new people, and it saddens me now that I'm in my early 20s, that you can see people getting ripped apart for no other reason than they're new to a fandom. I hate fandoms that have entitlements, and I actually don't care what you think in the comments. My final point in this video is I hate fandoms who objectify, and yes, I'm talking about how often I cringe every time I see a daddy or fuck me comment on a person's, personal social media. You all know I'm talking about Instagram. Do you ever start to think how uncomfortable, you're making that person feel? Especially, if they have girlfriends, if they've got a wife, if they've got kids. If you see certain interviews and, like, the interviewer will ask, like, oh, what about your young fans? How do you feel, like, being called daddy? They look really awkward and uncomfortable because it is weird. I think it is a weird fetish, especially when you have like 13, 14, 15-year-old girls making these comments on people who, are in their early 30s or, late 20s. No, people, you should never call someone daddy. You should only really call your own daddy because that just goes into like some weird, you've got issues, maybe you've got issues, I'm not going to judge, but I feel the need to take a shot every time I see that because I feel bad. If I was that person, I would not want to upload anything on my social media. Because I could upload like a nice picture, you know, of me on the beach, and the first comment is, "Fuck me, daddy," and I'm like, starters, I'm a girl, so no. But it's just, objectifying, I hate it. But what really rattles my chains is the objectification, or, you know, the favourite member, the favourite character, the favourite person, where you play two or more people off against each other because you think you're being edgy and cool. Prime example I saw on Tumblr, there was a picture of Tyler Joseph and Josh Dunn from 21 Pilots, and Tyler was getting all the love, you know, he was being called like, "Oh, you're so fit, you're so attractive, you know, you're the most talented member in the band." And then, you know, on Josh's picture, you know, there was kind of hate. He was like, "Oh, you're nothing like Tyler, you know, you're like the less talented member of the band." And I just sat there thinking, for starters, Josh Dunn, in my eyes, you know, beat Tyler for appearances, but then again, my weakness is drummers. But I just sat back and I was like, no, why are you playing these two people off against each other, especially the fact that they're best friends in real life? Do you ever think that maybe they see that and they're like, oh, what the hell are fans thinking? You know, objectification, you know, it's alright if you want to do it, you know, privately or, you know, in fan fiction, but don't, you know, put it out there for everyone to see, because sometimes you come across as a bad person. Oh, now I'm just thinking, it's mean, you know. Everyone in a band, a TV show, a book, you know, they're equally talented, you know, they're equally attractive. Certain people will be attracted more so to one person than the other. I think all the points I've mentioned in this video, you know, they can be applied to any fandom. But yeah, I feel like I need a cold shower after talking about all these fandom problems. So in the comments below, I don't care if you rip into me. I have been a part of fandoms now for close, you know, to 10 years, so I've done my time. If you want to rip into me, that's fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. While you're down there, don't forget to check all my social media out in the link in the description box. All my social media links in the description box below, or word vomit. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to click like and click subscribe on my face right here, because I upload every Friday. Yeah, until next week, you can check out my last two videos here. Nearly forgot that plug. Bit of self-promo. Until next week, I'm Beth. Goodbye.